we're going to find out, right? Again, Spaceboy being in the grand final seat from the winner's side, he only needs to win one set, just reiterating what James had said earlier. Punk has had, quite the trial and tribulation coming in from the top 16, but this is the ultimate test for the young man.
Yeah.
They're both young, really, 23 and 24.
Yeah, I know, right? But Spaceboy definitely going to try to give Punk a case of some space madness right now. Let's see if Punk can overcome this. And it is going to be the Sakura. He's going to stick with the Sakura. Even though he had the Luke mirror versus Lil Evil. Against Kami, it was the Sakura. And against Punk, it will be the Sakura.
And I don't know how often Punk has been able to play against a Sakura lately, but Punk and Spaceboy have been within the same realm of competition month after month after month.
How does Spaceboy make Sakura's DP actually look like it has invul, I swear?
Spacing. That's how.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Actually still got the counter hit there. And now look at this. Punk showing, look, you threw Kami a bunch. Now I'll throw you a bunch. Not just kidding. The low single hit confirmed. Punk, round number 1, quickly.
Round 2.
And effectively, again. So much damage comes from this character. If you use it efficiently, well, you get a little bit extra. Oh, boy. The big whip punish against the crouching medium. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
that's exactly what Kami neglected to do against the Fireball game.
And maybe Punk kind of being like, yo, bro, this is what you should have done, and trying to show. And there's that ambiguous jumping distance. I didn't even see the cross-up message out there, but it definitely was a cross-up. Oh my God.
Charge it up.
The timing.
Pump the wall, do it again. Yep, and he had one more to back it up, too.
Punk's
so
timing at when he knows you're going to flinch is second to none, right? I
mean, he makes you flinch all the time. That's the thing, yeah.
That's been one of his specialties since the start of Street Fighter V, which is why the single hit confirms are that much scarier, right? Yeah. Not only was he able to do the single hit confirms, but he was always able to land them because he knew exactly when you wanted to let go of blocking or start walking forward or something.
It's so difficult to come back from that, I feel like. The Spaceboy off to a pretty aggressive start. He got the forward throw, but now Punk, once he gets within that range, he's willing to throw some of these sandblasters. But as Spaceboy gets closer, that gives Punk another opportunity to potentially uppercut through it. No, sir. Crush counter. This is going to be huge for Spaceboy. EX Rising Rocket again.
Yeah, Punk not scared. Getting out there, and then, too close. It's going to just miss. That is the weakness of Sakura's DP. None of the versions do not have forward movement. Oh, Punk just challenging. Not even scared about sweep activation. Should have the round off of this. Never mind. Commentator cursed him.
Oh, but he still could have had
that miss. Oh, he frame trapped him with that. Spaceboy was not ready for that. And Punk says, you know what? We're going to try to speed run through this right now. Has taken 3 rounds straight. Trying to perhaps do 6 rounds straight into the reset.
He has the right rhythm against Spaceboy. Throughout those 2 sequences, he's had so many big openings, and now it's Spaceboy. No, not confirming off of the stand. Heavy punch, he didn't believe. Nice interruption against the heavy impact. That forward heavy punch just gets stuffed out. Forward throw now. Looking for more plus frames, but now it's his turn to release. He's playing the Fireball game, too.
This is that Fireball game that works so well against Kami. Let's see if he can keep this up against Punk. Wow. Blank Fireball game from Sakura.
So scary.
Ooh, yeah, got through there. And I think, he checked him. Spaceboy tried to get aggressive, and now Punk with the life lead all of a sudden, and the corner. Trying to get that activation. That's what he needs. He needs his pressure here, but he's almost used up his V-trigger, and Punk still sitting on a 75% V-trigger right there, 80% of his V-trigger.
How does he find those moments, man? And his confirms are ridiculous. Off of the stand jab, I'm terrified. Like, he has the right spacing, and he has the confirms. Like, that's super scary if you drop that in that moment, too.
Oh, yeah.
You would be dead.
But again, like I said, the reactions that Punk has, to be able to do those single hit confirms, to be able to confirm those hits like that, to be able to whiff punish things that most other people cannot whiff punish. It's just, it's at another level, honestly.
What is Spaceboy going to do about this? Yeah, okay. So I do like still playing around the heavy punches or the mediums with a standing light kick. That's paid off a lot, but it's just a matter of keeping Punk contained. He's not going to be overzealous about it. He's backing off to this mid-screen to play that normal game yet again. But it's still the mediums coming into play from Punk, and now it's Luke City.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Punk has not been scared to fish with that towards heavy punch. He's just fishing with it right now, and he doesn't care that he puts himself into a -2 position every single time. He's just going to keep establishing that. Now, Spaceboy with a great job here in this round, but again, I feel like that was Punk trying to establish a bunch of stuff at this point, so, you know, he's willing to lose that round.
You know, even taking that uppercut, it's not even too big of a threat or any sort of intimidation factor. Like, it happens, sure, but look at that. Punk is able to deal that damage by forcing the block against Spaceboy already.
And that's the scary thing about that Sandblaster. Like I said, very hard to see coming. And it's so fast, and because it's so fast and goes across the screen right away, it just makes you not want to try to avoid it, you know? Oh no, that wasn't even a counter hit. What did Spaceboy get hit by?
Oh, that's it. Whatever it is, he's gonna have to hold on to that. Charge it up, do it again. Back-to-back flash knuckles, the double up.
Now Punk 1 round away already from the reset. It isn't a 6-0 in rounds. Spaceboys did get around here. And you know what? To get into, I mean, oh no! Yeah, there we go, punish right here. Even if Spaceboy doesn't win this set, he needs to get some momentum here. He needs to establish something, but Punk there with the right read on the jump.
It's been so convincing this far. Oh, that's
an accident. That was an accident. You want a cross-cut DP for sure.
It's an activation, but it's not even close to over yet. The momentum, you were talking about it, this could be Spaceboy's time to shine, but it's all Punk so far, especially with a V-trigger pressure. Oh, man, he ran into the knuckle.
He just empty jumped into heavy punch. Oh, boy, watch out. Oh, yeah, you're Spaceboy. You got a block. You're just so scared. Oh, no, out of there. Nice, nice. There's a little meter there as well. And now V-trigger activated, tries to shimmy Punk, but Punk not falling for anything. Oh, that was an execution error by Punk. He just did a raw overhead in the middle of nowhere. And the shimmy worked, but it wasn't enough to kill.
That stand medium kick just lacking the damage, but he's just one touch away. Could be a stand light kick, one of the better normals that she has. Can she do it? Punk is baiting it out too slowly.
Yeah, he wants one crouching medium kick because he wins, but the light kick is going to find its mark. Spaceboy putting a game on the board. Like I said, this is important. Even if Spaceboy doesn't win this set, getting that win in there, knowing and showing that, yes, I can win in the set here, you know, that's going to give him the confidence going into, if necessary, a second set.
We'll see. I mean, I got to figure out what it is about Spaceboy and how he managed to pick apart that game against Punk, because, again, it was very, very close. There aren't really some big noticeable game changers in that, right? I think he played the neutral game pretty well, letting standing light kick pretty much do a lot of the work, but there's also really good call-outs as to what Punk wanted to do on offense. He's been doing so much. Yeah, he doesn't even want to force himself into the corner because more often than not, he gets a side switch on and loses so much life because of it.
I feel like one of the big changes, honestly, is that Spaceboy has just been blocking a lot more. We talked about when Punk gets that magic timing. Oh boy, side switch. When he gets that magic timing, and so Spaceboy has just been blocking. See, he's just been blocking. He's just been waiting for it. But that's why Punk has to now establish this throw. But you see, Spaceboy is just blocking. He's not letting himself get hit by those things. Oh boy. Buttons on wake up.
Yeah, Punk was absolutely looking for the EX bust out in what, like 6 times, 6 different approaches he's had. It's been a bunch of delays against Spaceboy because of the amount of meter he had. He didn't give him that look once. That's very impressive.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely a big difference right now. Is that Spaceboy is not getting hit by those little counter hit timing that Punk has. He's just says, I'm blocking. That's punishable. Yeah.
Absolutely. Go to the side switch. Oh, down forward.
Nice. And look at this, all the way to the corner.
Throw it again.
Spaceboy looking strong here. Oh no! He just won't. He's like, you know what? You're gonna shimmy, so I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna catch you in the legs. And now here we go. Punk, like I said, establishing the throw because he knows Spaceboy is just gonna block a bunch. So he needs to do to Spaceboy what Spaceboy did to Kami, and that's it right there.
Yeah.
Just throw him as many times as you can.
And that's super impressive that you called that out, because that has been the biggest form of success that Punk has had in both games. Count how many times he's thrown Space Boy.
Right. Hasn't been much, but now, see, that's what he's doing. And now this is going to start getting Space Boy to the point where he might actually start flinching again. And so those single hit confirms are going to come into play a little bit more.
Oh, no, not again.
That was definitely just muscle memory.
Oh, you're actually going to be dead soon.
That's
There's going to be a meaty. Okay, good.
Not a
Good
take
call.
jump. He
You
actually
missed it.
risked it. What a chase down! Oh, and he tried to
doing
chase
it
it down
again.
again. He was maybe expecting a V shift. And now Punk with no more V gauge at all, because those are all whiffs. But the throw again, and Punk resets with the throw. So like I said, this is the key right here. It's the throw that Punk has been landing on Space Boy. This is changing the complexion of this match dramatically all of a sudden. Because like I said, Space Boy said, I'm not going to get hit on those flinches anymore. And so Punk said, all right, cool. Now I will do what you did to Kami. Like I said, he damaged Kami little by little and let it add up. And that's what Punk is doing right now with the throws.
So now that the throw game has been established, even more so against Space Boy this set, there's two things that come to mind. Will Punk continue on with the throws to convince Space Boy is like, yeah, I'm going to stick to this strategy? Or will the suppressor come through? Will he switch? Will he even actually switch off into V skill 2 now that he has the chance to, because of the fact that it's a bracket reset?
Right.
So I'd imagine it makes it that much scarier when you still continue to do the throw game and then switch off to V skill 2. Having both options in mind is terrifying. It's going to be fully armed. It's going to be fine. Sorry, it's going to be hard shot. It's going to be V skill 1.
Now, the thing is, Space Boy maybe wants to hit some buttons on his wake up now because, so Punk has been doing delayed throws. He's not doing true meaty throws, right? And so buttons will stop, the shimmy or the delayed throw, but then that opens up Punk for going for the meaties, and this is the cycle right here. So let's see if Space Boy can actually be brave enough to try to hit some more buttons and try to keep Punk from throwing him. But see, Punk now going for the flinches. Never mind, actually goes back for the throw. And yeah, he expects Space Boy to hit buttons too. That's why he's going for the meaties.
He can throw them all day. He's not losing any trigger for it.
Yeah.
Oh, the bust out. This is going to be a
what a tag.
Force of resources.
What
Space
a tag
Boy.
again from Punk.
Again, those mediums just peppering him and keeping him in place. He's trying to go for takeoff, but he's been denied 2 times over.
Well, oh no, got clipped. He was expecting a wake-up EX uppercut there.
So a wake-up jab, though. Ooh. See the strategy coming into play, right?
Oh, man.
He still has trigger left.
I can't believe he got that in time.
Uppercut.
No.
Or throw. Build some more meaty for yourself. Punk, again, has been on a tirade with these throw-strike mix-ups against Space Boy. He hasn't found a solid solution to it yet. Even if he's woken up with buttons, it hasn't led to anything.
Oh. And yeah, now you see the flinching is happening again, and Punk is finding those hits again. Activation. Oh, nice crush. Okay. So here we go. Oh, no, and then he drops the combo.
Oh, no.
We've seen him land that like 2 or 3 times already.
The mental stack is coming through. Space Boy, he needs to brush it off.
He got a lot of meter right now.
One from the side of Punk. There we go. Back throw. Take advantage of your spacing here in the middle of the screen. Here we go, the sweep activation. Now it's all Punk. Again, look at him. So intimidating. The frame trap's not coming through, actually.
Oh, wow. Oh, and the frame trap off of that fireball. And he finally got the shimmy on Punk. Here we go. Look, Space Boy, if he can win this round and go up 1-0, that is definitely a huge confidence boost for Space Boy. Wow, just goes for a cross-up, but Punk walks right under for the throw.
Look, it's a snapback. Oki time.
Catches him walking forward, and here we go. Throwing again.
Ooh! Catches his delay against Punk. That was a counter hit, but no meaties on the side of it. A little bit overzealous on the reads on offense, and that's going to be enough for Punk. Critical art incoming, and even if it wasn't critical art, he could have stunned with uppercut and continued to onslaught.
Yeah.
Punk is looking dominant. This is a very scary and dicey situation for Space Boy. The ship is falling apart.
I mean, I
The
said
ship
it
is now falling apart.
I said it at the start of this top 8, right? I felt like this was Punk's tournament to lose because Idom was gone, because Arturo was gone, and he was probably...
Punk's tournament to win.
Tournament to win, yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
So, yeah, I think Punk right now is just feeling that, and you know what? He sees Capcom Cup in his sights right now. Again, even though he is considered one of the greatest of all time for Street Fighter V, he does not have the big EVO win. He does not have the big CPT win. This could be, I mean, he's probably looking at this right now. I'm getting into Capcom Cup. I'm going to win this. I'm going to end Street Fighter V, showing who is definitively the best Street Fighter V player for the course of this game. And I feel like maybe Punk is feeling a little bit of this manifest destiny or something.
Possibly. Now, I gotta say, with the way that Punk has been performing against Spaceboy, Spaceboy needs to find something else, and it might be the Luke play.
Okay. All right. This is what he did against Lil Evil, and like I said, he really dominated that matchup in the footsies. Let's see if he can establish the same thing. Spaceboy going with the camo.
And he's got plenty of ammo. You can see it right here. He's been taking advantage of the sand blasters, almost infinite sand in those pockets, bottomless, if you will. But I will say, all jokes aside, Spaceboy off to a very spectacular start.
Counter hit, standing medium kick, close enough. Oh no, I don't think that's what he was trying to do with the fireball. I think he was trying to whiff punish with something else and accidentally rolled the controller. Oh. Here comes Punk again. Like I said, establishing those throws so he can get the jukes. But here we go. Spaceboy now the one going to be getting all the damage here.
Rock Smash will do it. Man, instead it's a snapback and smacking him up. Yo, Spaceboy now on the board first in game 2.
It's important. And again, these buttons that Luke has able to shut down what Punk wants to do with his Luke buttons. Sakura, like I said, a little bit of a stubbier character, and these hit confirms that Luke has are so powerful.
You can see both characters, both players utilizing V-Skill 2. We saw a glimpse of that from Spaceboy. Now's the perfect time for Suppressor.
Single hit confirms from Spaceboy. Wow, micro walk in the block. Oh no, too far away. Punk saving that V trigger. Hasn't used any of it yet.
Rising Rocket, how many times has he landed that thus far in all of the games he's played?
There's the suppressor. Should he be able to kill off of this? Yes, there it is.
Man, do you see the giant shift and change right here? Like that is a very solid victory for Spaceboy. That is a 2-round victory. We've seen nothing but deficit, domination from Punk. And it's completely turned around, unless Punk actually went for like the camo and switched the name to CFN. I don't think that's the case, because again, this is exactly what we wanted to see too. Spaceboy now finding an answer against a strike throw game with Suppressor and also being able to use offense just the same way Punk has been using it.
Right, so we'll see if this Suppressor actually comes more into play here. But Punk is angry right now. Oh, he challenged, but that's not going to be able to combo into anything off of that. But he does get the V-trigger to push back a little bit. He's about to spend the rest of it. He might be able to get another one back if he can land a couple of more suppressors or block enough things for chip damage here. But he is down in life right now. He needs to catch up in life right now, and he's the one trying to catch Punk flinch. I don't think he meant to dash.
I don't think so either.
I think that was a micro walk into micro walk, and it just triggered the dash input instead.
Yeah, instead of like covering an input with like maybe like a crouch or something. I get that.
Yeah, because that was not.
Ooh, sick. We'll take that. One for one. Let's keep it that way. On the overhead, that is.
Punk has the corner position again. The whip punish, but didn't get anything off of it. So here we go. Spaceboy spending 2 bars to push out of the corner.
So smart to use that impaler the way he did. You also get Oki off of that. Yes, sir. Swinging away.
Here's that suppressor again. Again, back-to-back suppressors. He's still there. And in fact, he has the life lead now. Plus frames. Punk spending all of his meter on the V-reverse. Oh my gosh, he almost had that jump.
Just don't confirm. It doesn't matter. Spaceboy able to tie it up. It's all even now.
Both of them whipping the throws at the same time. They both went for it. Oh boy, there's that whiff punish from Punk. And now, oh, the forward movement from Space Boy that time, very much intentional. Oh, he tried to go for a little mini shimmy, but you can see he's not committing fully to the, wow, that missed? I don't know if I've ever seen that miss like that
Yeah,
before.
that happens a couple of times over, especially if you get like a counter hit because of the pushback.
Yeah.
Yeah, from further out.
Like a kick a limb, right? Yeah.
Oh, the backdash away from the throw.
Oh,
The presence of mind to still wait for the Sandblaster. Good call from Punk. Getting the jump in, the counter
that
hit.
should do it right there. Try to press a button on Wake Up. Punk says, I do have the meaty this time. And Punk still takes the game here. It was tied up, but now Punk 2-1. Space Boy definitely putting up a much stronger fight here with this Luke mirror. So he's definitely going to stick with this character. Unless he wants to ride or die on Sakura. I mean, there is that option, no.
I think having the offensive capabilities of Luke, having multiple touches that lead to death really fast, and also having something like Suppressor to force Punk to reconsider the throw game could be a pretty big deal. So I'd much rather see Spaceboy go in with this Luke.
Yeah, you could say, and it's one game at a time. If he wins this game, it's down to one final game. So, you know, take it one game at a time.
And he knows, like, he's capable of taking a game off of Punk. He's not invincible. Despite what you saw in the previous set, he's not invincible. Take a look. Space Boy already putting in the damage, but no meat is at hand again. We're seeing the delay of the normals and Punk waking up with buttons instead for the counter hit, and now he's the one trying to apply frame trap. We're going to see a trigger activation from Space Boy. This is going to be so tough to manage as both now have Rock Smasher available, but who's going to spend it where? Who's going to get that first hit?
And Space Boy has a lot more money, and he's the one that catches Punk flinching this time and just chipping away at that life so that any small hit will take it at this point in time. Oh, here comes Punk, and he's still sitting on a lot of V-trigger and 2 bars as well. This is scary, but the fierce punch catching Punk out of the air. Space Boy 1 round away from bringing it to a final game. Ooh.
And he gets it within the range of the target combo afterwards. That heavy impact into the triple impact. EX, the big low forward confirmed from Punk. EX rising rocket from Space Boy.
It wasn't even a reversal. That was a delayed one, too.
We're starting to catch the timing from Punk. Space Boy's onto something. There's a sweep activation into trigger. Now it's about the layers. V-shift break. He doesn't want to be a part of any of the offense. Punk is serving him.
Too far away that time for the standing light punch to connect. Punk trying to get Space Boy to flinch right now. There, got him walking forward. Dash up DP. Look at the corner carry. Not a counter hit. Not going to get a full combo off of that.
We like that. Oh, that could have been it. That could have definitely been it. Low forward uppercut critical art would have been it.
Yep. But he did not get the single hit confirmed.
Oh no, you're dead? Well, not dead. Not quite. Back throw, do it.
Oh, and there's the back throw just like you called. And now Punk, tournament point over Space Boy.
Imagine if he woke up Suppressor.
Oh, dude, that would have been so crazy.
I would have died.
And Punk would have 2 that round.
I would have been 2 of us. Ooh.
Here comes Punk now. He smells blood in the water right now. You can see that he is being pretty aggressive right now. Oh no, I'm not sure what happened there. Wake up, crouching medium kick. Got the hit, but no confirm, not even into a fireball. Oh boy. No, he didn't.
We've seen this done by Lil Evil. We've seen the momentum shift in this manner, but not in a positive way. I don't know if this is going to be a detriment to Space Boy or not.
But he does have, quote, free meter with that V-trigger activated now. But look at all the resources that Punk has. Punk can kill you in 1 hit. Space Boy already used up all of his V-trigger.
Don't try it.
Now Punk is the one being patient here, just blocking. He just needs 1 hit in the super and he can take this and he will be in Capcom Cup.
Can he do it, James? Can he do it? That's 1. That's 1 look.
Okay, but he's used off all of his resources.
So tense to walk up front. He's got it! Ladies and gentlemen, he's got it! Punk is your NA East champion with a single hit confirmed. Perfect trademark of Punk the God. He is your North American East champion.
how appropriate to be able to take it off of that single hit confirm. We were talking about that earlier, how Punk basically, you know, pioneered that and turned that into a necessity to become one of the best players in Street Fighter V, and that's how he takes it. Punk is going to be in Capcom Cup. He is the final online CPT qualifier. He will be fighting for the championship in February.
And it wasn't without a struggle, I will tell you that much, at least in the second half of it. He was playing just like Punk would in the first half of it. He got himself a full-on sweep against Space Boy. And you're asking exactly how did he do that? Well, he took everything that he got from Kami and implemented it, right? He got the throws going. You were talking about that. Kami was trying to utilize too many frame traps in the beginning, but Punk, he went for back-to-back throws so many times over. That led to these situations. Space Boy was not able to contest against the timing that Punk was presenting towards him. It was so difficult. Oh, I thought it was 3-1.
Yeah, no, Space Boy definitely got that one right there. So it was 3-1 in favor of Punk. So again, Space Boy really putting on a fight here. And you know, before we continue to talk about what Punk did right, I just want to talk about just the effort from Space Boy here. He absolutely positively made a lot of his opponents look completely outmatched. The way that he took out Lil Evil, the way that he took out Shine, the way that he took out Connie was really in dominant fashion for Space Boy. And he wasn't able to complete it against Luke, but I mean against Punk. But again, Punk, you know, we talked about it. He's one of the best players of all time in Street Fighter V. But what a performance by Space Boy. And you know, I really hope he tries to make it out to the last chance qualifiers and do some damage there. So, because obviously he's very, very capable.
Yeah, I would love to see Space Boy kind of compete on an international scale. We have to get this guy out here because look at the performance he's had. It's a performance of a lifetime against one of the best players in the world, one of the top 5 players in the world, and that's no easy feat, man. He's actually done it before. He's actually taken games off of him in other atmospheres, but this was the one that really counted. But big ups to Space Boy for showing off prowess with both characters in an effective manner. Just look at the spacing in between and the confirms he's had against the confirmed God.
Now, he's not in the top 8 for that World Warrior, right? So he is not one of the players that's in that, if I'm not mistaken.
He is.
Oh, he is. So he still has one more chance over there. He still has one more chance. But
you're right.
What's scary here is
Punk's in there as well.
Right.
You want to know the list, by the way, as we go through our bracket?
Let's do that.